Hey, boss. What's
Hey,
happening?
Pamela. How are you?
What's going on? How's your end of the world? Is it freezing still?
No, it actually got up to 50 today. I was going to get out the lawnmower and cut
Nice.
some grass.
And mow the rest of the snow, the slush?
Yes, yeah,
Nice.
it's down to just a minor smidgen of snow now. So yeah, but it's still in mostly every day. It's in the 30s now still. So still pretty
Okay.
chilly. Yeah, and
Yeah,
but
it's looking like out where I'm supposed to be going, it's been down in the 20s, so.
yeah, I've been thinking about that today. I really have some concerns about you being safe out there. It's really isolated. It's not like in Death Valley where you could where you saw the road and you could see cars maybe out in the distance at night. This is really like way out there, and
Yeah.
so I'm worried about that. And then if you get stuck out there somewhere, the communications are pretty sketchy at best. Um, and so, and also I just saw an email from Steve that said there's going to be some bad weather out there for maybe a week, 10 days.
Yeah.
I would
Yeah,
actually,
I mean, I saw that email, and he was talking about it being down in the 20s. Yeah,
yeah,
so it's a
that
concern.
that's pretty cold. So I mean, I would prefer, I would suggest that you wait a week or so. Hover your spacecraft there in idle there for just maybe a week. See how the weather would get.
Oh, weak.
Yeah. So that's my concern. Those three things are my concerns.
I understand for liability reasons. I understand that you are extremely cautious for my safety, and I appreciate that. I know it's not just about the business end of it. I know you sincerely worry about me. Um, a week. I don't know if I can do that. Okay, so let's do this because the guys came out and looked at the furnace today, and they do have to order a part, and that could take a couple of days for that part to come in. So let's do this. Let's address the heating and cooling issue first. That's my first priority. I'm not worried about the isolation. I am in good physical condition. I can hike, 10, 15 miles out if I need to. If I'm wounded, the dogs will go and find help for me. Um, I'm not as much worried about that. And I don't go very far without, my gear on. I always have my safety gear with me. I could survive a night of 20 degrees with the gear that I have in my safety pack. So I'm not as concerned about the lack of comms and the isolation as I am about the temperature. So I agree with you on that. I agree that I do need to get that not the generator, the furnace fixed before we leave. So on that note, let's see what the guys say when the parts come in and they put it all together. Let's see how long that takes. It might take a week. I hope not. Oh, no, I feel like my wings are clipped already. It's going to take an extra couple of days. Let's just see. Let's revisit the issue with the furnace working and the yeah and the weather. Let's revisit the issue when they get it fixed, and it should be hopefully just a couple of days.
Okay. All right. That
You
that
okay with
sounds good.
that?
Yeah. Yeah. Okay with that. Just don't want you to freeze to death, and I don't want you to be out there by yourself in the in Paul territory, right?
I don't know if you watched that video or not, but me and Steve have devoted this entire project to you, to Paul, in honor of Paul, and not the Paul they think, our Paul, our executive and director, Paul. So I appreciate your concerns. I understand, like I said, I understand for liability reasons, but I understand mostly because you care about what happens to me. Don't worry about the isolation, Chief. I got it. I'm fine. I promise. I got this. I prefer the isolation. I mean, I'm better off than if, I was where people could see me. As my friend Joe pointed out, you want to be invisible to be safe, so I feel actually
Yeah.
more comfortable being isolated. The lack of comms, not so much, but I can always hike to that. So,
Okay.
and the
Well,
dogs will go and get help
don't
if
make
they
me
need.
come out there. Don't make me come out there after you.
Only if you come in on a spacecraft. That would be so awesome. So, all right, Chief, I got you. I hear you. I will check back in with you in a day or two when I know about the parts and all of that. But thank you.
Okay.
Thank you.
You're
All right,
welcome.
Chief. Talk to you
Okay.
later.
Okay, bye.
Okay. Bye.